In the Torah, the story of humanity begins with a human being all alone. And the entire development of the story is a question of whether this human being will find companionship, will find love and belonging. The story ends with love and belonging achieved. And in the first version of the story, they live happily ever after. That story is meant to be read as a lesson for all of us in our own lives and in our own humanity. And the truth is, all of us begin in this world alone. We have our parents, we have family, and we have friends. We have a world that we come into. But the way that we experience that world at an early age is as though it is all part of me. The people, the places, the things, they're all part of my world. But when we come of age, something changes. And we begin to realize that our world has its limits and that there are other worlds out there. There are other people out there. There are other experiences out there. And we become driven to find another world, another person with different thoughts, different ideas, different perspectives, different feelings, different attributes that I can connect to, not to bring into my world, but to bond with, to bring my world in connection to theirs. And when we are blessed to find someone that we can connect with, when we're blessed to be able to reach out from ourselves and connect to another, to see ourselves in the eyes of someone else, who in turn sees themselves in our eyes, that is the beginnings of true love. And when there is an agreement, a commitment made between those two people to live together, to love together, to commit to life together, to build new worlds together, that covenant is what we call marriage. And in marriage, we move from purely a sense of me to an understanding and a place called we. And that we, that place of unity, is a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. In that place, in that bond, something new emerges. It's not just me and another person. It's not just two individuals. It is a new one that is created. And that is what it means in the Torah when it says, Al ken ya'azov ish et aviv ve'imo v'davak be'ishto v'hayu lebasar echad, that a human being should leave his mother and father and cling to his wife, and they, as one, should become a single flesh. That single flesh is meant to indicate the new whole that is created in bonding, in love, and in relationship of marriage. And in that space of unity, there's something sacred, because it's in that unity that we have direct and personal experience of God, His unity, what it is for His world to come together in harmony. But what is important for us to remember is that homes develop and change, children grow up and move away, but the two people that created that space to begin with are the two people that are there at the end. And therefore, it is the most important investment in our lives. We invest in home, and we invest in children with all we have. But overarching all of it, underlying all of it, is the marriage between two people. And therefore, that covenant, that bond that we call marriage, or in Hebrew, kiddushin, is by far the greatest joy and the highest happiness for the Jewish people.